betwixt the raising of the undying emperor and the great planar war that shook the heavens, there was an age of contradiction, where cannons won kingdoms and muskets kept the peace. A brave few won the hearts of the conquered and conquerors alike. Of these we speak of the decline of the great kingdoms and cultures under the heel of empire. Of those we speak of gladiators and the untold thousands that worshipped them. Of this and an age of glory, where kings would be slaves and a gladiator would be king.
Welcome, Nimi. Ooh, I wonder what that means. Good evening and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Dread and Circus campaign episode 29. I'm your demon host Marty, joined by Ahmed, Mark, and Adam. Let's get Ahmed's picture in here, get his nice bald head into the picture, and I will unmute their mics because I have learned you must let the players speak amongst themselves before games and let them get all their bullshit out of their systems. So I'll turn on their mics so you guys can hear them. It also means that with my current setup, I can't hear what they're saying, so I know that they're plotting and scheming and you know, making fun of the DM beforehand because they're all
Look
quiet.
at his beard.
Look, they're all quiet and innocent sounding whenever we start. How's it going, guys?
Motherfucking hey, Marty.
Oh, hey, favorite DM. What's happening, guy?
I think it's your only DM if I... the only one that will play with you.
The only one who tolerates my crap.
Alright, so let me just enter a command for Modron bot. Roll low command. Alright, good.
Like that hasn't been on for the last 3
I believe,
weeks.
the command is called As You Were, I believe is the command.
Resume beating the shit out of the players.
Yeah, Modron's been really unkind this last little while. We have a die rolling bot for those that are new to the channel.
Except for the dragon fight. It was unkind to the dragon, thank God.
Oh, the dragon could not fucking hit you guys. It was bad.
Right.
It was
Dragon take its hit.
Well,
18.
Magnus skips by the dragon and goes right between the two enemies and wonders why bad shit happened. You should have...
Shut up.
Really, this should be you skip in, hit, and you skip back out. Don't go to places where you don't know. Well, yeah, I know.
I didn't have my full... I only had like 10, 20 feet, so it was...
Or you wait
good.
till like the CR.
I know, dude, I know.
Tank
I couldn't sleep for
melee.
2 nights. Thinking, why did I do that?
And then Sid just had a shitty fucking saving throw. A DC 13 will save is something that you should be able to make.
Anybody? Yeah, I know.
But when you guys dump stat your wisdoms,
There's only so bad you can feel about that.
Yep.
I'd say it takes steadfast personality, but not with Sid, no.
All right.
Not gonna help.
So we're talking about the Masters because that's what happened the last time we played, but that is neither here nor there because we are switching to the Circus of Dread. Let us do a recap of what happened last time with these mofos.
Excuse me. Let me mute.
And I've got pictures. Like, where's the battle map? So, The Blood of the Land was episode 27. Members of the Circus of Dread face the Red Archer and the vampire spawn at Black Root White Leaf, which is the name of a great tree. In the woods, they hear a distant and haunting siren song that bemoans the death of the mother, quote-unquote. Upon returning to the capital of Vyedd, Radamer and the head gladiators have a meeting to discuss which of the 2 fallen companions to bring back. Only one was part of the deal with the druids of the 7th Imperial Rangers. Soon thereafter, they meet Carpenter Hands, chief druid of Sylvanas of the 7th Imperial Rangers, who uses his magic to reincarnate a fallen companion. Of course, the gladiators, who were mostly good and really hated Snowbeard, chose instead Sam Stonefist. We rolled on a very small chart randomly for both gender and race to see what Sam would be reincarnated as. Oh my god, a dog! Yes, it is the big German Shepherd that Adam has. The true dog that Adam has. The other one, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, when you shave it down, it starts to look an awful lot like a mutated human for some reason.
Let us go to which map? I think Castle Vyedd. I put the new token for Samuel, who came back as... Nope, I lied. It's not there. It's on the greenhouse map. Samuel, who previously a brawler halfling, has come back as a male Goliath. And he's well over 7 feet tall, as Goliath should be somewhere between 7.5 feet and 9 feet tall. How tall is Sam now?
I think he's at the 7'9".
7'9"? Okay, a little short for a Goliath, but maybe that's the halfling stuntage. I think we're going to start calling him Samuel the Giant, as opposed to Samuel Stonefist. So he had the loading wheel of hell. Let me check to see zero drop frames, and the jitter tonight between my computer and Twitch was really good on the Seattle servers. So I'm guessing it is somewhere between Twitch and you, Kenny. Sorry that's happening, man. But you saw a dog. So Sam is back. Sam still has 2 negative levels, however, because dying is not that fun.
It doesn't feel good.
And Sam also doesn't feel good because he didn't get the sense that the afterlife was the shining happy place of feasting and drinking and trials and competition and sports that he was hoping it was. It was this sad sort of muted affair where he met some other shades that seemed to be lost, and their gods weren't coming to get them. So they went on this sort of ghostly wandering in the realm of the shades, trying to find their way to their god's afterlife. And they thought that maybe somewhere up in the glittering sky where the stars were is where their gods were. And they knew not to go to the west. There was some sort of grayish light on the horizon that was not inviting towards them.
Zobinius!
Possibly.
Quite possibly. So Samuel feels great as he comes up, but then like walking around with 2 negative levels is probably like
I gotta poop all the time. What's up with that?
times 3, like I don't know if ever you have walking pneumonia plus like mono. It's probably like, oh god. just a -2 at everything, right? Lucas, how's it going?
Yeah, it feels like you're fasting.
Kenny, how's it going?
Hello, Lucas, Penny.
Yeah, it's a great picture for Sam. Samuel the Giant. We were all chuckling at that picture. Just this big guy. 7'6" and hundreds of pounds. Okay. The group after going to the rock garden does spend some time in the castle and city of Vyedd. This is in the edge of the Forest Duchy, once a kingdom of its own. You guys have spent a considerable amount of time here. You know that the people grumble about not having their king anymore. That there is this undertone of discontent in the Forest Kingdom. But given that they're not such a large city like Vaddapol and others, they're sometimes left alone. As long as the trees and natural resources are harvested, then a lot of people have jobs. So the discontent is not quite at like rebellion stage. It's sort of like a grumbling.
Oh, so they're like a moody teen. They keep the room clean just so their mom doesn't go through all their shit.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I understand that one quite well. Mark, tell us more.
First of all, when you speak to them, these people, these people from Vyedd, no doubt they roll their eyes, walk away, and mumble shit. Then when you say, "What did you say? What did you say?" They say nothing. They walk away. And
No,
they slam doors.
it's more like in hushed tones, and sometimes when they get drunk, because you guys have been staying at the inn called the Barley Mow, they sing songs that in some of the imperial cities would outright get you arrested. Like they sing like songs about the old royalty of Vyedd.
Okay.
Knowledge nobility or knowledge local?
Not with this crew.
If you want to know more or see any sort of significance with that, otherwise Undwin might just start telling you shit. Interact with the world, goddammit!
Widget will do a thing.
Okay.
Been around for a while.
Yeah. That's funny. That's not how you get your players to interact with the world, by the way.
It is if they're busy multitasking and they're like, but I want to interact with the world. Was it diplomacy you said? Or
No, knowledge nobility.
What do I learn while being a scumbag and slumming around?
Knowledge local.
What if I do it very poorly?
Sure, int checks. You're hanging around people in bars, and you're asking questions while drinking because it fills the time. I assume you're not completely antisocial. Like Mortenzie might be asking questions of the cats, and that's why I'm not getting him to roll anything.
20!
Although this one particular cat told you lots, Mortenzie. It was actually the conversation that was going on behind you while you were talking to a cat, but that's results are important.
Albania is speaking through the cat.
All right, so 19 and 20, you know that while there is a slight cultural division between Vyedd and Vayd, the Duchy of Vyedd is the next one over. The capital city of Vayd is Vaddapol, where the other masters are. There is a historical kind of rivalry because they share a border. At times, there have been kings that have been kings of both countries, like through marriage, like sort of the old Avacian royal lines basically have claim over both countries, which are now duchies, because there are no kings. There are no kings in the Imperium.
Okay.
And some of their drinking songs are actually wistful about the age of kings and not the age of the Imperium. They still remember, even though it's been several hundred years since there's been a king. The people still remember.
Cling to the past, they do. Look at them shot, it will. But maybe through those holes the wisdom can sink in. Yes. Maybe if Mortenzie had holes in his head, he could get more wisdom.
Widget, you're drinking with Mortenzie right now.
Yeah. There's certain thoughts that are like inside thoughts. That would be an inside thought. You try to use your inside voice.
I am inside. I'm inside my own head. Am I inside yours? Am I?
Right. You're also inside everybody else's head right now. So you need to use.
Sorry, is this Sam speaking?
No.
Widget.
Yeah. Okay.
I
wanna
must
hear Sam
control
speak.
my power. I must control my power. I don't want to hurt anyone inside their heads.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's gonna go on like this. Don't worry, it's not gonna go on for long. Just eternity with him.
Okay, Arlen and the others are returning from raising Samuel. Samuel, you enter in the tavern and basically hit your head along the doorframe going into the tavern.
Watch yourself, that tiny.
Hang on.
The seems really. The building's too small.
Is that you, Sam? Says Undwin as he comes running up, and then he's like staring at your knee.
That's not his knee, Sam. It's
I'll
staring.
scoop up one. I'll scoop one up.
Okay. Oh, you're big. It is you.
I feel better than. It's better than being dead.
Very soon, you're the center of attention as people are coming up and shaking your hand. Some of them are hugging you. There is a table where they're not rushing over, but just simply watching. You notice Roger get up and he kind of fixes his armor a little bit. He looks really awkward while everyone's kind of congratulating you.
Hey, Roger!
Holy fuck! Is that Sam?
He's gonna beat you to death now.
No, he won't. I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to. It's fine. Well, there was a lady.
Oh, about that.
Yeah. That's what he says as he looks over his
there's
shoulder.
The lady. We saved the lady. Yes.
Same old Sam.
Barracktarn just simply gives you a nod. Radamer does stand up. May I introduce to you Samuel Litara. She is part of my group.
Sam, well, which map are we on? Sorry?
We are on Castle Vyedd,
Castle Vyedd.
and there's just a big gray block that I drew for the inn.
That's fine.
Marty, don't exhaust yourself, man.
I was busy creating the maps where the actual adventure might happen tonight, but
Oh,
sure.
damn. Arlen's
What?
arm falls off. Shit.
Okay.
This is what
left
I let
arm
digest
Modra-
before coming to stream.
Dash Modron Ahmed roll dash.
That's
D8s.
turned to shit.
Ahmed, from now on, just roll 1d1. Okay.
Save yourself the trouble, son.
So Sam will walk over.
Yep. I apologize for my actions at Dwarf Hall. I was compelled. She sense motive.
Your sense motive's pretty good, isn't it?
My sense motive is not bad, but I do have negative levels.
Yep, so that's a -2.
Yep. And when I say not bad, I mean, that's what I mean. It's 1d20 plus 7. 13.
Alright, she beat you by 12. She seems sincere in her apology, and you believe her that she was compelled.
So I know she's not a human.
Oh, that is a different roll. That is a perception check. We'll just say she took 10 this morning and has a 36.
Sorry, I almost said halflings are good at that. Then I realized no.
My eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
Her hand.
I disagree. Dark vision's pretty awesome.
She's hid her claws. They retract somewhat, and she's also wearing dainty gloves, which is avoiding you from feeling how cold her skin is. Of course, you're still getting used to your big gronky body, so you're like, you have natural armor now. So I can imagine your skin so thick that like a dart wouldn't be able to hurt you.
I know what you mean.
It
would be I think another +2 with. Oh, I already have the kit in there. Okay, so she applied her makeup this morning and is able to hide her fangs.
You're looking healthy.
Yes. Radamer is a good master, she says, and she bows her head almost mousishly. She's very demure. Radamer seems a little awkward at the exchange. Fuck, you're big. That's what Roger says.
It's,
You sure everything's okay?
Well,
Roger looks worried.
things are a little sore.
No, but you're not mad? Hey, buddy?
Why would
Roger, I told
why would
you
I be
not-
mad?
He's not mad
That-
for anything. Now
That's what
scoot
I would
over.
tell
You didn't
you
do anything
too,
wrong.
Roger.
Taking the
That's
head of the table where
exactly
there's
what
no
I'd wanna
seat.
do.
He wheels himself in.
You're fucking creepy, is what he says. He says to Mortenzie, and then goes.
I'm not the one who came back from the dead. Tell me, what did you see? What did you see? Did he speak to you?
Actually, Arlen's interested in that response.
There are plenty of people that have religious connections with their deities. Radamer has connection with Weejas, the goddess of death and magic.
Weejas.
Weejas.
Sorry. It's another -1 XP fight there.
Barak Tarn is a paladin of sorts of Bahamut, and therefore has divine connection. Who else has a divine connection? I guess Arlen of the Lightbringer wheels his chair forward to listen to the story. There are others, too. Basically, Sam, for this evening, you're the fucking center of attention. It's like you got out of prison, and it's your party. Roger keeps on buying you drinks. You can tell he feels guilty.
So, I will get plenty drunk, or however that might be harder to do. I don't know. Everybody was lost. That's what I remember. Couldn't find the path. It was everybody.
The path where?
That makes sense.
Where did you want to go?
Not east. Don't go east.
West.
Go east.
Don't go west. The other one. The other east.
Go west. I'm the king of wishful thinking.
You don't want to go to sunset.
Nobody got that. Y'all are too young.
The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest.
This is a weird
Boo.
cartoon.
So who was there? Why was the path obscured? Was it through the trees? Were you looking?
No, there were supposed to be like people were supposed to come and get you, like angels and messengers and gods and stuff are supposed to like lead you to a place.
Oh.
And there wasn't any like leaders. It was all like everybody kind of like
It's because
tinkling around waiting.
You did not call out to him, that is why. Sobrius would have come to you. I have marked you as one of his favorites, whether you know it or not.
That's
Shut up with that
Next
bullshit,
time you die.
says Roger as he tries to push Mortenzie away. Mortenzie's pretty strong, so...
Roger, you are not on that list.
I'm sorry you had to
wanna be
go
on that
through
list,
that.
is what Roger said.
When you die, you will be lost in the afterlife forever with no heaven or hell.
I'm sorry you had to
mad,
go through.
mad with boredom because there's nothing for you.
Yeah, well, I'll come back as a ghost and haunt you, you stupid little pint-size.
He looks over his shoulder. See, you'll have company now.
Well, he is a human, so he will die first.
Sam, I'm sorry you had to go through that and realize the things that you did. But your eyes are more open than most now. For you see what is there and what isn't.
I just got to do better.
This news does not seem to surprise Radamer. Radamer slowly nodded at the story, as if...
Yeah, Arlen too. Arlen was like, yep, okay.
So Vinius consumes the others.
Arlen looks at Radamer. Radamus looks back at Sam.
It's
So there were no angels or petitioners.
well, no. There's lots of petitioners of the people, right?
Yes, says Radamer. Yes,
But they were all
petitioners
lost.
are
There was lots of
souls.
petitioners. There just wasn't any angels or guides or Valkyries or I
Were
mean,
the cats?
some people got to go, but I don't know if they went to a good place.
Because the gods are too far.
Others will come if you call.
Not necessarily.
There was a lot of calling.
Not necessarily.
Oh no. because they want your souls.
Tell me,
Gods may have abandoned you, but there are others who will take your souls.
tell me, Sam,
Quit
was
speaking
it...
your blasphemy, says Beric Tarn. As
Tell
he
me-
looks down at Mortenzie. He does not like Mortenzie.
Tell me, Sam, was it dark or light?
Goes and hides behind Radamer. He's scared of Beric Tarn.
It was like. It was like dusk.
It's not bright enough. There's things I need to share with you when you're ready.
Also, what is that shit on your forehead?
Call it
Yeah, there's
the
a little
guarding.
there's a pink scale kind of in the shape of a
Yeah, he's.
of
I
a
turned around.
teardrop.
Got something
Yep.
embedded in his forehead and a sunburn.
And blonde hair. Yeah, Arlen
Think of
has
it-
changed. Yeah.
as the guiding light in life and afterlife.
Very wise. He is wise.
For not all the gods can hear you here. Not all the gods can get here. But there are gods here that can guide you. Then will guide you.
We have all seen his god. He is real. He is here.
Just because our gods are not nearby does not mean they do not answer our prayers. Bakob gives me my spells.
Really, where is your freedom? You haven't prayed for that, really?
And you're right, Edward.
I think Mortenzie
that-
gets smacked with a slightly larger sized smack.
I'm hiding behind Radamer.
Edward, you are accurate. But that is the danger. You're getting in life what you ask for in exchange for something you expect to receive after death. My understanding it is not happening. Hence, I'm trying to bring light to others now.
The gods are all powerful. Maybe they knew that Samuel was coming back, so they did not call him to the heavenly afterlife of Gord.
The gods are all powerful. But what happens when the gods that are all powerful are at each other's throats? And petitioners are just walking around in their shadows.
It might mean it is like a big chessboard. It is unfortunate to think about, but I would not give up on your god just because there was a... You're still amongst the living.
Well, I know I didn't die in competition. Like, I have to be a better competitor. That's, he needs to see, not some weird dwarf circle. Stay away from dwarf holes.
Latara just simply looks down as she looks away, somewhat embarrassed.
Mortenzie's laughing, but that's a dirty joke.
Randomly, how's it going?
What's a so the dwarf hole? You were fighting there?
Yeah, we've let Mortenzie wander around outside of his cage, says Ugg.
I have found friends now. And cats. I like cats.
I'm gonna get more cake.
I still the old guy. Did I see the old guy up there?
Old Whitey?
Old yeah.
Oh, Whitey's here, yeah.
Whitey's there.
No, not old Whitey. Old Cavalier who beat Mortenzie.
Oh,
No, he died.
he died.
No, I mean, did I see him in the?
Oh, no, you don't remember the names or the faces of the
Okay.
shades that you're with. You rolled a
I
17.
wonder if old guy was up there.
No one really knows what you're talking about.
You know,
They
old
buy-
guy with the horse.
Oh yeah, that fucker,
Whitey?
says Roger. No, the one that you fought your first match with us.
Who?
The guy with the horse that kicked your ass, says Roger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roger laughs at that. I'd remember that. Just don't remember the shit you don't want to remember.
It's a wonderful way to live.
He raises a drink to that and goes and sits by himself for a while.
So, suppose I need a tattoo.
Yes, I have harvested a couple of your tattoos. We will have to get you rebranded, as your scars do not seem to have... He turns your arm over. If you let him. Radamer's not winning any wrestling fights with you. He turns your arm over. There might be wizards in one of the larger cities that can transfer the magical tattoo from the Dragonborn back onto your skin. I have also saved Snowbeard's tattoo as well.
Maybe if you just hold it on him.
Radamer doesn't dignify that suggestion with any commentary. Just ignores it.
So, the,
I do not think that would work, Mortenzie. It is magic. Magic does not quite work that way.
I know magic.
I think there's something wrong with my body.
Battle magic.
My brain hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know if the blood is getting all the way up.
You will be weak because you had one step. You took a long walk on a short beach into the afterlife.
It will take you some time to recover, but you will recover. You will need some spells. Unfortunately, I cannot do it yet, but in a larger city there will be clerics more powerful that could heal you from that. But if you want to wait, I could do it in probably a few months.
Ask so many.
All right, you guys want to have a look at Sam's new stats? We can do that. He is now trained with the others. He died when he was on the cusp of 4th to 5th, so he spent his single training point in Vyedd, or will in a moment, on training to be 5th level. He is a Brawler 5, Expert 5. That's an awesome picture. His strength went up by 2, so the racial adjusts for Goliath are +2 strength, -2 dex, +2 con. Because Reincarnate only replaces your physicals, he keeps the halfling +2 charisma. That's fucking twink. What other things did he get? His racial, basically he's got giant subtype now. He's got dark vision. He's got +2 racial bonus to climb and survival. Powerful build. So our version of powerful build will allow him to use larger weapons without the -2 penalty, but he still needs to do the hand increase. He's considered larger for things like CMB and CMD. And I also ruled that for monks, he's treated as one size category larger for his damage output.
No, you didn't.
Where?
In previous campaigns.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll...
Right, this one we're changing.
Yeah, we'll back out of that one.
It's basically under the giant.
Yes. He retained Halfling weapon familiarity, but all the other powers of Halfling went away. I figured this one was, like, training as opposed to something that's racial. You're not born with the ability to use slings.
I used my umbilical cord in the womb to start.
And then 5th level feat, he took combat expertise and power attack. So that is Sam. There are a few others that had training points as well. Let's have a look at the other characters, just to because you guys like.
Yeah, who had training points?
What's that?
Oh, Roger. I think Roger was the only one that had that, right?
No. After the fight with the with everyone gets a training point. So Arlen, you do get to train up one of your ability scores if you wanted.
Sorry.
Which one are you gonna do?
I have no idea. Take a look. I had no idea.
You freaking madman.
Start somewhere else.
I don't think you could put 2 points into wisdom like that. Your max is 18, not 19, so there's already a problem there.
Sorry. No check, big guy. Right, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. There's Arlen.
He looks like Sam, but bigger and more rocky. Yep.
Marty, my wisdom is at 18.
Your base says 17 plus 2. I don't understand what that means.
Oh, frig, no, that's supposed to be a 1.
Okay.
Okay. Then yes, I remember this. I didn't fix it.
Okay.
So 1.
So I need you to pick a...
It's going into con! Actually, the one from before is going into the charisma.
Yeah.
So, and then the other one's going to go into... Oh, fuck. Might as well put my dex.
Dex to 10?
Well, it'll be an 8, but yeah.
Well, an 8 plus your 2 race will be 10, so 0 modifier. That's actually 2 really good choices. Okay. Who am I looking at next? Ugg. Ugg is now a 5th level gladiator. I don't think he leveled... Or is he XP for 6th?
He's 6? Isn't he close enough to get 6?
That's what we were checking to see.
Yep.
Doesn't say level up, so... Well, I guess you would have leveled it up anyway.
Yeah, let me check. I remember actually doing this. I don't know why it hasn't updated. When do barbarians get their... Let me check his XP. Ugg should be 6th. I'll make a note here. Level up to 6.
Who's... Okay, 15.
We'll get back to him. Edward is now 5th. Yep, that's correct. Roger is 5th. He's there. Beric Tarn is 4th. Yep, he didn't level. Undwin is 2nd. Mortenzie leveled to 5. Correct?
Yep.
Widget leveled to 5.
Yes.
Okay, well, what did Mortenzie get at 5th?
Like a spell.
A
and
feat?
feet. Yeah, I'm taking Torchbearer, just to make your life difficult. I'm kidding, he doesn't.
The torch is going to be a cat that's on fire.
So you gain a 1st level follower? Is that effectively what happens?
Pretty much. I'm kidding. I'm just going to take Brutal Throw instead, I think.
Okay.
Brutal Throw's good.
Wilbur Widget? What were the significant changes at 5th for you?
Widget gets 3rd circle spells,
Nice.
A tactician feat, a leveling up feat, and a wizard feat. He can now craft magic arms and armor. So when we want to start breaking the economy of murder tools, and then he took escape route as his tactician feat. So he can now do that whole AOO thing. He has the anti-AOO blast for a few rounds.
Does he treat others as if having the feat? Is that...
Well, no. He grants his allies that feat within a period of time.
In Furious Focus, that's the no penalty on the first attack for power attack.
Yeah, I've got one custom spell in here, or one non-standard spell in my learned spells. He took haste because it seems like an appropriate battle mage. Seems like the right style for him.
Yep.
And because it's fucking haste.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have any idea what I do for haste?
And Wall of Nausea, that one I've never...
Wall of Nausea.
It's this wall spell that makes you sick when you go through. It's
a funhouse mirror spell that makes you vomit and fall down. You have to walk through it, but you need that one needs a gentle DM.
You could transfer a shimmering wall. Let's see. So basically, to keep things sane, I do review all the non-standard spells. So you could transfer a shimmering wall. Any creature that passes through the wall immediately is assailed by overwhelming vertigo, becoming nauseated for 1 round unless it succeeds a fort save. So, save negates. If nauseated, the creature must also succeed a DC 12 acrobatics check or fall prone. Creatures gain a partial concealment against creatures on the other side of the wall. Sure. It's weird, but there probably
like
needs...
an appropriate sort of control spell that is viable in a gladiator setting.
Yep, illusion, like 3rd level illusion spells are probably need more of them. So, good. Fort save, nauseated 1 round. Nauseated is bad, but there's a save. And the acrobatics check is not the DC, it's just some...
The acrobatics check is DC 12.
Random DC they picked. It's not even 10 plus the spell level, it's just random.
No, it's the Grease DC plus 1 for each level above Grease.
Okay.
That's somebody did that math.
Okay, alright, so let's back up a second. Edouard didn't train for level, his ability scores are max, so he doesn't have to do anything. Roger just finished a bunch of training. His ability scores are over the threshold, so he can't train ability scores. Barak Tarn could train an ability score. He's got 1 more before he could then train to become Gestalt. Let's have a look at his ability scores and make that decision. When he gets his other half of Half Dragon, he'll get a +4 strength, 3 con, 1 charisma.
So that 3 con.
Something beautiful right there.
I think he should put 1 more in Dex to get the 16 Dex, because all of the other scores go up odd.
All those ones will go back to even? Yeah.
Yep.
So then,
16
you gotta
Dex.
even out the Dex, and then, it'd be even out the Dex.
I'll just quickly update his AC and all that crap. That affects his CMD. And his ranged. All right. His saving throws, it'll go up by 1. Look at those godly saving throws. And some of his skills will go up. Just very quickly do this while I'm... Mortenzie, did you... what are your ability scores at, Mortenzie?
They're Gestalt level.
Okay.
Beyond, actually.
Okay, so there's nothing you wanted to train. Oh, you train for level. Never mind.
You train for level, yeah.
Wilbur train, and then Sam will train for level. So you guys do some training. We'll say you spend about another 5 days or so in Vyedd. And we need to level Ugg. I think he's just going up straight Brawler, Strangler. And that would be 5th level Barbarian. Why don't we do that later? I don't want to do that during game. I will do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I started to because I gave him weapon focus grapple. Did I just not update his numbers?
Why would he get weapon focus? Or is that from his? Why would he be getting a feat at 6th? Or is that from the brawler?
No, feat at 5th. Right. I did his 5th level. I didn't do his 6th level. Okay.
Okay.
He gets an extra attack and a full round attack.
Yep. We'll keep that in mind. All right. So that was us looking at the guys. You guys spent 5 days training.
Need his greater grapple.
Yeah. So maybe we'll pick them on the fly if somebody wants to help build him. Who controls? Oh, I do. Shit.
The stream does.
The stream does. Yeah. You know how many characters I've leveled between the two parties in the last couple of days? I missed Ugg.
I
Whoops.
still have to level.
Because the other group had a lot of leveling up.
All the masters leveled.
All the masters leveled. Radamer leveled. Some of the fleas. I think some of those guys leveled twice. The really low level guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, the fight with the dragon and all that crap.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, yeah, flees in the room with the dragon, doing a thing under, like peeing under a pew. Yeah.
That's all you have to do to get 2 levels.
While you were training, you guys did notice that Radamer did go and by himself. He spoke to one man that came to the bar. I'll put a token down. Circus. It's kind of an older warrior-looking type. You're kind of confused whether he's a valet or a warrior. It's sort of an older style of dress. And where's... This man had come and sought Radamer out, and then the two of them sat quietly at a table together and spoke at length about something.
Okay.
Radamer nodded at something. They shook hands, and this man then left. Couple more days went by as you were completing your training, and a man comes into the bar, and he's a much different personality than the valet that came in. Pretty much at this point, it's later in the evening. People have started going home. Some of you can be drunk if you want. Others are kind of tired from your training. But a man just comes in and he stretches out. He's got a Mark mustache.
Good for him. He's a quality man, I can tell already.
Flowing hair, nice armor, a weather-worn cloak. He has the look of a man that might be at home in both the woods as well as in an urban setting. His well-worn boots and leather gloves suggest that he has spent some time outdoors, but his dress is that of like a minor noble. Ah, so you're the ones. The heroes have captured the flag, those that killed the Red Archer. I wanted to have a look at all of you for myself. To assess your strengths, of course.
Hi.
He wanders over. You must be Arlen. And he picks up your cup and drinks out of it, puts it back down.
Well,
I am.
That game.
I am Arlen, and you are?
The name is...
I am.
Aha. The name is Valen of the Vastwood, he says, and then he turns away and goes over to the bar. Charm wanders out of his way, and he just kind of nudges his way in between Bortho and Sam. Roger and Sam were chatting at that moment. Latara was actually indisposed. You're the one that sprouted from a rock garden, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm Sam. Offer my hand.
Valen, of course, and his handshake that he gives you is very limp.
The handshake he gets returned is very firm.
Yep.
Widget! So Phineas doesn't like this one.
I don't think anybody likes this one. Phineas is right on point.
So, I hear that you're going to be guarding a noblewoman. I just came here to let you know that she's already hired me to protect her.
Does that mean we need to kill you?
I certainly can try, is what he says.
What does he have for weapons on him?
He's got a rapier on him, a couple of daggers.
Bucklers.
Take it away from him. He'll be helpless.
He does have a holy symbol of Obed High. You recognize this because I think there are some druids of Obed High in your party, or like Old Whitey is a...
So, what are you protecting her from?
Huh. The roads are dangerous, my friend.
It appears
And
Radamer
she's
has said it.
and she's
for some
a very paranoid old woman.
Don't worry, we'll be there to protect you.
Protect me. I wanted to come over to see if you were trustworthy.
I'm gonna fuck your ear while you sleep. Shh.
Well, shouldn't that one be kept on a leash, is what he says.
No more leashes.
He's got a cage.
The roads you see are full of monarchists and reavers and bandits and goblins and worse. You wouldn't want to run into a team from the Avacian Revolutionary Guard, now would you? Now, of course, don't worry. Valen is here. He knows all the back roads in Vyedd and Vayd. It is why she hired me to be her bodyguard. But that old woman, she just seemed to be... She's so paranoid, I suppose. She hired all of you, didn't she? Yes, why are you advertising it? You're the necromancer Radamer, the owner of all these fine gladiators. What keeps them from slitting your throat? I wonder. And he turns his back to Radamer and just starts drinking from his cup.
Please,
What?
master, please. Please let Mortenzie off his leash. Mortenzie will not use the hammer.
There are a few others that are now crowding around him.
Yeah, we're just,
Jealous, I see.
I'm begging you, master, please.
No, if he is part of the bodyguard, I have arranged a job. We are headed to Vaddapol anyways. Yes, Vaddapol, home of the Imperial Vaddapol Arena. I'll be looking forward to watching all of you fight to the death there. Cheers.
Fuck his ear.
So, yeah. How long do we have to spend with you?
The road is long, and we'll be taking a few detours through some back roads. Don't worry, we'll avoid most entanglements with known problem areas. Given that none of you are from this place, that is why she hired me to lead her bodyguard. And you are all, I suppose, going to have to report to me for the entire journey.
Please, master, I'm begging you.
So, you're the guide.
Guide, the looks, and the blade. If ever there wasn't a more dangerous combination.
All right, Barney, I don't know how we're supposed to not punch this guy right in the balls.
Surely you must have heard of Valen of the Vastwood.
Yes, but nothing good.
Well, I see that you are a band of ruffians of your own. Perhaps it'll scare away the lower ne'er-do-wells.
Now, old Whitey, you cannot just shoot a man.
I did not say that, Mortenzie. Those are the voices in your head.
Oh, are you sure it's not the cats?
It could be cats.
Go find the cats.
Probably the cat.
He finishes several of the other people's drinks on the bar. He kind of leans back and smiles at all of you. I suppose you'll do. Beggars can't be choosers. Gladiators.
Wilbur,
Guess who's never getting a flank?
guess who's never getting a flank? Guess who's getting a friggin' sock party the first time?
Welcome to the road!
Valen wanders out. Excuse me, a scaled one. Bear turn just looks at him as he squeezes on by. You may want to get some grease for those wheels. He leaves.
Are you leaving so soon? We were just getting started.
Oh, it's fine. I've assessed all I need. We're leaving tomorrow. Yeah?
It's unfortunate.
Radamer looks annoyed. Like he didn't get a chance to tell you guys yet, and this dude came and...
Please, Master. He's on his hands and knees. Please. Please, on the road. No one will know. No one will ever know.
Sam puts his hand on Radamer's shoulder, kind of like in the sort of sideways sort of hug thing.
Radamer freezes when you're touching him. Pretty sure he doesn't like to be touched.
I think we did pretty good.
Just like a tap-tap.
I was not aware that this man was hired. Keep an eye on him.
Ugh, can make him quiet, couldn't you, Ugh? Yes, Ugh.
I will need several of you to go and meet with this old noblewoman, help her pack up her things.
Ooh.
And make sure that she's secured away. We are to be polite to her.
Does she have a preferred suitcase? To be packed away in?
After speaking to her manservant, suspect that she will be leaving Vyedd for a long time, if not permanently. She seems to think that there are some out to get her.
I wouldn't mind moving some stuff.
Yes, perhaps staying the night at her manor to ease her mood. Make sure she doesn't try to bring her entire manor with her.
Mortenzie is very calming.
Were the glasses always this small?
Yeah, yes. Yes, Sam, they were.
She was impressed by our showing at the Capture the Flag event. She also knows that you slew the Red Archer, a plague around these parts, a local boogeyman. She seemed to pick us to help escort her noble personage to the city of Vaddapol. However, someone of that rank should have her own bodyguard. Arlen, you're a good judge of character. Perhaps your condition may put her... Maybe she will treat you different.
Zolbinius will help you. Zolbinius will calm her.
We'll see.
Why doesn't Zolbinius have a stay back for a chat?
How will Arlen get around? You expect him to crawl? Death has made you cruel.
He does not seem to like you, the man that came in, this Valen. Keep it that way.
Okay.
Was that a you, General, or was that a you, Mortenzie?
No, Mortenzie.
As you wish, Master. As you wish.
No.
He will despise me.
No killing.
Blood, though. That can be blood? A little bit?
Do you understand my meaning, Sam? Simply keep him off guard with our pit bull here.
Yeah.
Oh, Master. I cannot lick my own privates, but I will try harder.
And he's on the floor trying to bend down.
Roger, go with them. Yeah, look after the old lady, okay?